Sam, let your love always be both. For thousands of years, a contract has been an integral component of a Jewish marriage. The contract is called a ketubah, and originally it specified a husband's obligations to his wife while they were married and in the event of death or divorce. Today, the text of the ketubah has evolved to embody a modern understanding of marriage as a partnership based on love and mutual commitment. As is traditional, Caitlin and Sam signed their ketubah before the wedding ceremony began, and their signatures were witnessed by their friends, Ann Ciano and Joel Heimson. At the top of the ketubah, which is here to the right, my right, it says, Ani ledodi v'dodi li. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. In their ketubah, Caitlin and Sam made these binding promises to each other. We choose to walk life's path together. We pledge to each other our mutual trust and respect. We will offer support and encouragement for personal growth and fulfillment of our shared dreams. We will be slow to anger and quick to forgive. We will be honest, loyal, and devoted to one another. We promise to be faithful friends and to comfort one another through life's joys and sorrows. May our love provide us with the freedom to be ourselves and the courage to follow both our mutual and our individual directions. We promise to honor our ancestors and families, treasure, enjoy, and continue the traditions we have inherited, and create a home filled with love and peace, freedom and compassion, a place of openness and laughter, generosity and respect. With our community, friends, and family as witnesses, we now combine our separate fates into one. Those words, the words of the ketubah, matter. Indeed, as Emerson wrote, the meaning of marriage begins in the giving of words. We cannot join ourselves to one another without giving our word. And this must be an unconditional giving. For in joining ourselves to one another, we join ourselves to the unknown. The words you give today are your vows, a solemn promise, a pledge that binds, a commitment of heart and mind and body and soul. Do you, Sam, take Caitlin to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, comfort, and respect her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live. Do you, Caitlin, take Sam to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, comfort, and respect him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, and for poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? Wedding rings are visible, tangible symbols of the promises you've just made. Wedding rings also say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. When people look at you, they will notice your hand and notice the ring on your finger. They will know that you belong to someone special and that someone special belongs to you. And every day, for the rest of your lives, every time you wash your hands or reach out to touch each other, these rings will be there to remind you of the great love that you share and of the wonder that the person standing in front of you loves you as much as you love them. Sam, you will place Caitlin's ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring, Caitlin, I proclaim, I am your husband, and you are my wife. We are married.
Hooray!
Caitlin, could you place Sam's ring on his finger and repeat after me? With this ring, Sam, I proclaim, I am your wife, You are my husband.
You are my husband.
And we are married.
We are married.
And now, as Shakespeare wrote in Henry V, join hands, and with your hands, your hearts. There's an old saying, 2 Jews, 3 opinions. That certainly applies to the question of why in Jewish tradition a wedding ends with the groom breaking a glass. There are countless interpretations, but the one Sam and Caitlin like is somewhat paradoxical. Marriage is both permanent and fragile. On one hand, marriage irrevocably changes your life, just as a glass is irreparably broken once it is shattered by the force of a determined stomp. But while marriage is permanent, it is also fragile as glass. Sometimes a single thoughtless act or breach of trust can do damage to a marriage in ways that are difficult to undo. So now Sam will break a glass to symbolize that your marriage is permanent, that you know that working through the challenges and celebrating the successes of life is best done together. And you will break a glass as a somber reminder that for your marriage to thrive, you must treat each other and your marriage with exquisite care. Let's see if you can do this, Sam.